Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream and thank you for joining us. We've got a couple of guys on Discord here with us again. Welcome, Anthony, Christer, Giuliano, and Pilot Sasso, our resident Real World 737 pilot, is here as well. And then you guys on stream, Zilitos, JT Motorsports, Captain Rick, uh, the shortening of the way. Thank you so much. Happy landings. Like I was trying to type there and then I ran out of time, so I might as well say it out loud. I've been flying helicopter in Seattle uh, more than an hour. I went over from Seattle, couple of turns over the city, Boeing Field, then out to Mount Rainier. Actually went up all the way, circled, went up, landed on top, walked around a little bit, then flew down all the way past Great. What's that? Oh no, the name's gone out of my head. Great Falls or something. There on the side, on the eastern side, then turned back towards the city, landed at Boeing Field, and then you know had a quick break, and now we're back. So yeah, we're going to do the Zibo. This is obviously not the Zibo. I'll switch over to it just now. I just want to check that the scenery is all good.
I was wondering, Nico, which version of the Zibo was that one?
This
I didn't
is
recognize.
Yeah, this is the normally aspirated one.
That was a good start.
Yeah. So let's see. Why is my what's going on here? Why is my views not working? This is strange. Let's just quickly see if it's a real view that's doing this. It might be. Yes, it is. There we go. All sorted. Okay. Flight configuration. Hello, Mark. Excellent. You got the alert. I'm very, very happy about that. Yep. Hey, Blogger Man. Thanks for joining us on Discord. So the reason I start at Spokane today is I've flown quite a few legs into Spokane, and maybe 1 in 10 I fly back to Seattle, and I thought maybe I must just change the odds a little bit, you know. We're going to fly back to Seattle now. Right, when I check the winds, in actual fact, I'm going to do it a little bit different. Let's get into the Zibo and let's do it a little bit different. Let's make use of our facilities that we've got. Right. KGEG. Again, for those of you that are not aware, I get my flight plans from Flight Aware when we fly in the US. So I'm flying the same route the real world guys fly. So there you go. That's what they have. Let's actually have a look at what the layout looks like. All right, so we can use 2-1 as a better airport, well, better runway. 2-1, 2-1. Ah, that's like 2-1. I made a good guess there. GEG 6. All right, we'll vector ourselves then onto that next point. Okay. Then for the arrivals, we are looking also at variable winds. So we might as well go look, see what it says. That's good enough. We can tweak it a little bit in the FMC to give us a little bit of a better approach. Anyway, VRA Delta, good evening. Oh yes, my friend. While I was flying the helicopter, I had quite a few guys watch me. I did a private stream here on Discord. All the way what we flew, it was just beautiful. We were talking about it. I couldn't have asked for a better day to fly that helicopter here in this area of Seattle. So that's also one of the reasons I said, now I want to check this new scenery that I got, which is this Orbx Seattle, Washington scenery. So hopefully the weather keeps and we can enjoy it. Don't want to change that. Show overlay. Right. It takes us very close there. Anyway, we should get vectors if we fly online. We're not going to fly online unless any of you really, really want me to fly online. We're just going to enjoy ourselves. And we'll do a final. Onto final. Turn onto finals right there. So we'll modify what we need to in the FMC. Hey, Dimitri. Yeah, almost. I love this neck of the woods, by the way. Really do. Okay, so the plan is then 16 left on this side, 21 for departure, and we will vector ourselves a little bit. All right. Let's go and copy this flight plan. And also export it for us. Guys on Discord and on stream, if you want to ask questions, you guys are more than welcome to stop me and so on. I'm not in much of a rush. So if there is something you want to know, just ask. You guys on Discord, can you still hear me?
Yep.
Loud and clear, Nick.
All right, you're so quiet. I'm getting worried. Sorry, call that a radio check.
Loud and clear, Captain.
10/5.
Awesome. Wow. Now to find this. No SID. Okay, that's fine. Transition. Ah, I just need to open my eyes. It does show me some. I don't think we're going to use any of this, to be quite honest. We'll use ILS 16 left. That's fine. Let's leave it at that. I'm not going to fiddle with that little drawing. Ah, Anthony.
Yes.
Right, so there was custom nav data created. So what I'm going to do, you won't be able to see the whole thing, but that's the drop down. You'll see it in a few seconds for the developer. And then my second option at the top is to reload the current aircraft and art. All right, so always remember that for the future. That's one thing. And then remember what I said about the turnaround.
Okay.
And there I go and click on explain. It's probably gonna bomb now. I forgot. Once it starts loading, I shouldn't click on it. Damn it. Hello, Captain Reynolds. I'll give it a minute. Hopefully it wakes up and comes back.
Just trying to find parking.
Awesome. Yeah, thank goodness it didn't bomb.
Oops, it must be international arrivals for customers, not domestic.
Call the bus. Just call the bus.
Yeah, but then I can't park at the terminal.
Captain Reynolds, let's start at the beginning. First of all, I don't believe in doing a turnaround flight. I've been able to push it to like 3 legs. Okay. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. So there are a couple of things. Anthony, we haven't discussed this, but let me tell you this as well while I'm explaining this so everybody can hear. On the FMC, when you press and hold the menu button for 5 seconds, the FMC code resets. So that is a given. If you want to do a second leg, you have to reset the code so that it can run from the beginning. Right, that's a given. Don't even
Confirm.
try it without that. Okay. Then the other thing that is busy happening is the guys are reporting porpoising on a return leg sometimes. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't happen. It's something Zibo still looks at, needs fixing. So what happens is, like what I used to tell you guys to use the 172 to start up, there is a developer menu at the top. I'm sorry I can't show it to you because my top bar here is this thing at the top there. That thing is blocking the view. But there's a menu item called developer. If you click on developer, your second option is reload the current aircraft and art. So what I would suggest is to hit the menu button, reset that FMC, and then just reload your aircraft. Get a fresh Zibo. Hopefully that will give you more stability in your turnaround leg. You know, you guys can come back, tell me if it helped you or not. I personally just don't do turnaround legs because I hate going through all the issues, you know, of setting up, getting everything done, and then I get some bug somewhere that's just not, you know, allowing the code to operate perfectly. So the reload in the developer menu is a very, very good idea. Awesome, Captain Reynolds. Glad you like it. Right, did I open the doors? Seems so. He didn't call all the guys, it seems. Come on, you lazy guys, come do your job. Righto, let's do this loading. Oh no, oh no, sorry to hear that, Viore. Wow, that's heartbreaking. Let's do some cleaning. Let's run through our setup here. We need ground power. By the way, guys, the ground power situation is fixed. Zibo updated his code a couple of days ago. Martin from Scenery Animation Managers pushed out an update, I think late yesterday already, for SAM version 2.07, and that has fixed the ground power issue with the Zibo and some other issues that Sam had. So if you don't have ground power and if you still have a problem with it, please make sure to update your Scenery Animation Manager properly. Please get on the same level with the Zibo, with the latest version as well as Sam, then you'll be fine. Yeah, I'm not flying for a VA tonight, so we don't have to sit here the whole 20 minutes. When I'm done, I'm done. We're gonna fly. Just quickly see from where we are. Where is this runway? 21, I think it's that side, this one. Yeah.
Round to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Hello, Uncle John.
Hello, sir. How are you? I'm over halfway downloaded.
Wow, you're lucky.
I've got 28.48 gigabyte downloaded.
Oh, awesome, awesome.
So that's what you'll be flying with all day tomorrow.
I shall be playing with a certain helicopter, to be honest.
I better grab my board quickly.
Oh, you mean our whiteboards, Nico?
Yeah.
Have you got one
Oh,
as well?
John's got the whiteboards now, you know, Nico.
Yeah,
I got
I know.
two. I got two.
He showed me. So, guys, there's the whiteboard. I seem to have infected a couple of other guys. Good idea to get one with some markers and a cleaning tool of some sorts. Toilet paper also cleans good enough. But if you guys, you know, need to quickly make a note, it's much better than paper, I promise you.
Hello, Nico.
Hello, Cody. How are you?
Good, I'm making friends.
With whom? I hope it's.
You have
Sorry.
yeah.
As long as it's good guys. As long as it's guys, you know, we can depend upon. I'm happy.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the dir- I
Okay.
mean,
Well, you know something I don't, so send me a PM if you need to. Oh, you did. You did.
I think you better get this aircraft in the air first, Nico, before you read it.
don't read it now, man, please.
Max, say again.
I think you need to get this aircraft in the air before you read Cody's message.
That's a fair
Okay.
comment.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. Alright, you've just thrown me a little bit. Sorry, I need to get back in the game now. Start to think a bit. I think we can actually, the way we're going to fly out here, we can take away that vector. We can really do that. Yeah, why not? So back, let's do that. Hey, who's that? Dimitri. You're very soft.
Is it better now?
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
Great. Just reopened my business today after 3 months.
Awesome. I'm modifying this route kind of a bit, so I don't have to worry too much.
Nico, the volume here on Discord is a lot lower than usual.
Well, I don't know, your volume is really low. I'm going to just boost you a bit. I can't, I've already got you on 200%, eh?
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, welcome aboard our flight today. We're wrapping up the final paperwork here to get you on your way momentarily. I want to thank you so much for your company and business. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Again, welcome aboard.
So. So. Oh, there's literally no wind here, so there's nothing I can put at the top, so I'm just going to continue with the rest. Up 0.6 and runway heading to 12. Right, we're not going to worry about any of this. Let's go make this 800. And 200. I'm just forcing it out. Sasso and I were speaking about that earlier, so I want to see if that works.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I
Okay.
was on a phone call. I saw the page on the streaming. I said maybe he's looking for.
Yeah. Okay, I've changed my acceleration height to 800 and the reduction, the thrust,
Yeah.
switch to 2000.
Usually the acceleration height
Yeah.
is if you do the departure with VNAV EDNAV, the acceleration height is the altitude, or better, the height where the speed will go to the up speed. So basically, when you will start the cleanup.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, it's really easy. There are two options: noise 1 departure or noise 2 departure, and you can find this information on the airport charts. Noise 1 departure means a bug up at 3,000 feet AGL. So in that case, you will put acceleration height 3,000, or noise 2 departure means bug up at 1,000 AGL, so you will put 1,000. By default, the majority of the runway are 1,000 feet AGL, and the reduction is always 1,500.
Got it. Okay. So what do you want me to test for you? Give me numbers here. What do you want me to use?
Use the cutback. Okay. Well, anyway, I don't use the cutback. Yeah. So if you leave acceleration height and you put that, leave it with 1,000. It's fine. The reduction is 1,500. Okay. It's fine like this.
Okay. All right. As long as you're happy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time.
Nico?
Please fasten
Yes.
your seatbelt.
Is there some special way to update the nav data in the Airfoil Labs 172?
All overhead bins are closed and all passengers
Not that I know of. No. As far as I know, it reads the normal explain one. But you got me on that one. I'm probably lying. I don't know. I'll have to check up on that.
Okay. Yeah, it says Aerosoft database effective. What the heck?
Airbus Sky
Ground to
View
cockpit.
needs
Tow
GNS
is driving up.
Sorry, Max, say again.
Airbus Skyview needs the GNS 430 data file, not the normal explain one.
Ah,
If you go to Navigraph downloads and look at the list, explain GNS 430 is flight factor 757-76777, X-Craft Umbrella, Airbus Skyview.
yeah, but we're talking about the Cessna 172.
Well, Skyview.
Now you got me.
Is that the same one, Cody?
Don't think so, to be honest.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
Sorry, what was
Ready
that,
to
Max?
connect.
Airbus Skyview, is that the same as the Airbus 172?
No.
Have you got the GNS 430 data in there?
That's what that is, the 430.
Flight attendants,
I meant in your custom data, have you got the latest GNS 430 folder in there?
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
What do you mean by the latest? I thought you created the folder and left it. You route your Navigraph through that.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Yeah, as long as you've got it updated in custom data, that's what I'm getting at. Then you've
Okay.
got the late of the X-plane and the 430 data, so that should give you your latest air apps.
Yeah, and it says it is. X-plane GNS 430, 750, 760, 777.
Yeah. But when you said the Airbus 172, I thought the Skyview was a 172. That's why I made the comment.
But are we not talking about the airfoil labs, not Airbus? That's where I'm getting confused, Mac. I don't feel we're on the same page here.
Oh, airfoil, sorry.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon. Misheard.
There you go, there's my FPS. Hello, Anthony. And this is X-Plane 1141, guys, by the way. This is not Vulcan. I'm not flying Vulcan tonight. We'll do that tomorrow again. I've got the experimental flight model enabled in Vulcan for the IXEG 737, and I still owe myself a flight in that one before changing all the settings again.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Anthony, if you let me get in the air, I can show you the settings. I'm just a bit busy now, hands are full. What am I doing? You see, it's because I lose concentration. You do one thing at a time. Hello, bye, hello. Oh goodness, I don't have that change log in front of me. Just have a look in the download folder. It's in your Zibo folder in the readme. It's all there.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Right. Ready, set, go.
Did you get it sorted out, Cody? Hey Cody, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Let me turn my nav radios down. Sorry, what was that?
In the Navigraph Data Manager, now there is a new option for 11.50 if you're on Vulkan, right?
Yeah, I don't use Vulkan.
Okay, I thought maybe you did. That's why you couldn't see the main 11, explain 11 folder.
No, yeah. I tend not to play with betas. A little too chicken for that.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Approaching 2-1. On runway 21.
rotate. Positive rate.
That's a quick turn off the bat there. Wow.
It's a bit sharp, isn't it?
Yeah. It's because you're supposed to get vectors in reality, but I cut out the vectors for the departure at the arrival. Hello Aura, good evening. Yeah, glad you made it.
This Orbx Washington, Nico?
Yes, sir. Amazing. All I can say is just freaking amazing.
I thought I recognized it.
You'll have we're all downloading it tomorrow, Nico.
That's amazing.
Merhaba arkadaş.
Yeah, the whole point of this flight for me is to fly the Zibo here and to just enjoy the view. I'm dying to see what it looks like, especially when we get to those mountains there in front just before Seattle. I mean, that's just, even in my own author, it was just unreal. It was just beautiful.
6 gigabyte to go.
Damn it, your system is fast.
I wish we had fast internet like that in South Africa.
Yeah, the problem is that I do have fast internet, given the problem is getting the feed from overseas, it gets throttled.
Alright, it's still throttling. You got a fiber connection, Nick.
Yeah, but it's not that they throttle the fiber, they throttle the international feed for everybody. Nobody really in this country's got open throttles. It's all throttled.
Oh, okay.
Maybe some ocean creatures chewed your internet cable down in South Africa there.
They've done it like 3 times in the last 3 months. It's crazy.
I see this talk of laying another cable there, Nico.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Nico, you should see those Cascade Mountains in Washington in real life.
Oh, I can imagine. I'll probably cry if I have to leave. I love this area, guys. No lies, no joke. This is one of the most beautiful areas I've ever known. It's an awesome area. The whole Pacific Northwest up into BC. I just love the whole area. I was flying the helicopter, for those of you that haven't heard or did not see, that were not there. I flew the helicopter from Seattle all the way to Mount Rainier, all around it, landed on top, had a bit of a walkabout, then came back via Falls City, back over the city, then landed in Bowenfield with the helicopter. That was a good hour and a bit's flight, and it was awesome. The weather was fantastic. It was just a good day in Washington. And the scenery is just amazing.
Here's an interesting looking field pattern, Nico.
Yeah, you can say that again. It's weird. Yeah, I think even Orbx got some white tiles here, if you ask me. If you look at the way these things are displayed, it looks like their satellite provider also had a bad day.
Either that, Nico, or somebody got lazy cleaning the tiles.
That too, my friend, that too. It's freaking hard work. I played around with the South African bit that I made here in Cape Town, and wow, it was hard work.
Tell me about it, Nico. I spent probably a good part of 300 hours cleaning up all the entire British Columbia tiles on Photoshop.
Sorry, Dimitri, my daughter came to say good night. I heard you talk about Photoshop, but I couldn't pay attention because it was now distracted. Would you mind repeating that?
No, I was just saying that I spent a good part of close to 300 hours cleaning up all the entire British Columbia tiles by hand on Photoshop.
Wow.
That was both for clouds and color mismatches.
Wow.
That's a lot of work.
That's good. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
I suppose that's what you pay Orbx for, because they do most of that.
Yeah, but they clearly missed a couple of tiles there. Anyway, Anthony, you wanted to see my graphic settings. There you go. Take a screenshot or rewind the video later. That is what I fly on 1141. Vulcan's got a completely different set. Yeah, this is Anthony Abbott. It was for him. And yes, Escobar. Can you believe it? Where's Hakan now that you need him? Right guys, let's have a look, see the planning. What do we have in store for us? We're going to descend down to 1,900. We're going to use Cat 1 in this beautiful weather and switch to visual at the last possible moment. 632 on the minimums. Right, according to the weather, which we will listen to now, we can set our QNH.
Kilo Sierra Echo Alpha Airport information Quebec 1646 Zulu weather wind calm visibility 10 sky clear temperature 16 dew point 13 altimeter 3018 advise on initial contact that you have information Quebec Kilo Sierra Echo Alpha Airport information Quebec 1646 Zulu weather.
Hello, Fly Trapster. Good afternoon, evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome. I am going to use 16 left. getting within inches, you have to put the full stop in between. Otherwise it doesn't like it. So there we go. That's all done. UMC done. Fantastic. Right, PFD set up, MCP set up. Just get our setting up to speed there. Then we need to just make sure on the 165 core setting. Alright, so that's not done. Okay, so we are set. Let's have a look see. The mountain should start any time here. Around about. Yeah,
Just
there they go. That's
Mr. Ora, you have a question, right? Naps library. Do you have that, Nico?
I probably have it somewhere. I'm probably using it, but the NAPS library you can get from flightsim.com. It's there. You must just register an account to go and get it. That's where I got it the other day. I think it's called flightsim.com. Let me just quickly have a look. Thank you, Krister. Right, I found it in a different place. There you go. See if this link works for you.
Great, thank you.
Okay.
All this weather's been very kind to you, Nico.
Yeah. I'm happy. Blogger man, that's the only reason I can think of. I mean, this is clearly not, you know, the correct satellite imaging that is used here. It's a mesh of various different sources, it seems. This seems to be the Badlands, because where we flew earlier this afternoon, there was nothing like it. It was pristine. It was beautiful.
Was that the high definition version, Nico, that you flew in this afternoon?
No, SD. I don't know the high definition.
Downloaded.
Oh, Uncle John, you're lucky. You're
Christmas,
welcome.
Uncle John.
Sorry, Krister.
Merry Christmas to Uncle John.
Yes.
Thank you, Snap. Thank you.
It looks funny when I look on the ND and I see the top of descent is coming, but I also see all those mountains.
Makes you nervous, doesn't it?
Kind of. Let's quickly see. I did release the packs, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, we've leveled off now at our cruising altitude. We're going to go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. I'd like to kindly ask if you are staying in your seats to keep those seatbelts comfortably fastened for your safety. Onboard computer showing an on-time arrival, no ATC delays either. We're going to stay quiet up here, have you enjoy the flight.
Well, it's starting to look really good. Take this, Uncle John.
Eyes watching, eyes watching.
I think you were in the Alps, weren't you?
Yeah. I love this meeting. So if you guys see the aircraft looks like it stops in mid-air, that's when I take my screenshots, just to remind you guys it's not the PC or frame rate issues, it's this idiot taking all kinds of screenshots.
Which one is Mount Everest?
Yeah, you're a bit far off now, but I hear you.
Funny, Nick, I should mention about this, about screenshots, because when I take screenshots, I give it to my friend who is, he is an artist. So he uses my screenshots to draw.
Okay. Very nice.
He likes it very much.
Who else was talking there? Sorry, I missed who else was talking. Oh, look at that.
Looks good.
I'm just thinking, you know that road down there, it must be nice to follow it with a helicopter. Through the bars there.
Sounds
right
like
down.
a plan.
Yeah,
That's your next mission, Nico.
sounds like it.
This weather doesn't look like Seattle weather at all, does it?
No. I didn't care, I'm happy. Yay, Sergeant Potato. Hello. Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, Sergeant Potato, it is authors, but this is the Orbx Washington State, the TrueEarth scenery, and it looks amazing. Well, if you get an engine failure, yeah, it's going to be done, Geros. I can tell you that.
Dangerous.
Done, Geros. Sergeant Potato, I don't have it on me right now. It's in the README file in your Zibo folder, so just have a look there. I'm pushing 30 plus frames, so I'm really happy. Ah, there's Mount Everest. Look there, just over the other side of the wing.
Yeah.
I saw this morning, I was looking at the map. As this was downloading, I was looking at the map. Just a little bit more east and a little bit more west. There's actually a town called Moscow. Yeah, in the middle of America.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, so I suppose that could be Mount Everest as well, you know. Mini Mount Everest. Wow, look at this. Prague in Texas. Yeah, you see, I know there's a Johannesburg in South Africa. Johannesburg in America as well. I found it strange, but I did find a Johannesburg there. It's amazing.
Now that's a river to follow in a chopper, isn't it? God, you can get so lost and disorientated in them.
Michael, you need to update again. You need to have SAM version 2.07. The fixes that Zibo implemented works hand in hand with that one. You can see it in the Zibo README as well. You require SAM 2.07, then it's all working. I've just shown the guys on stream here, it's all working. Flight Trapster, I don't have a problem with the Zibo updater. It works pretty marvelously. The thing, as always, that I find is a problem is people don't read the messages, because that thing starts flashing big red message boxes and people don't read it. People, there's a right way and a wrong way of using the updater, just as there is a right and a wrong way of updating manually. And I think that's the biggest hurdle for the Zibo at this point in time, is people don't read the manuals, they don't read the messages. So as long as you comply with the messages, because it will include sometimes instructions like delete the plugins folder or do this or do that, whatever, you know. So it's good to use it, but just like doing it manually, you've got to pay attention. You know, you've got to know what you're doing, and you can't just rely on automation, because that will be the end of you and the Zibo mod, you know, for that update, and then you're going to be frustrated and not like the updater, and then it's got nothing to do with it, the updater being a problem. So yes, I do recommend it. I did help Matthias a couple of times to beta test it. We've sorted out a couple of problems together. I love it. I don't use it personally every day, but I get my days when, you know, I just flick it and run it, you know, and it works very well. It's a really great little program, so highly recommend it. Yeah, just west of Seattle, and these are the mountains. Huge. Wow, look at that. I saw the NVIDIA driver pop up here on my screen about an hour ago, telling me there's an update. Thanks for that. You're welcome, Michael. Flight Trapster, you got it. I've got a different acronym. I'll give it to you now. This is what I am starting to say to the guys. I'll type it for you. That's what I constantly tell the people. SAM is necessary for most new sceneries, almost all new sceneries, including if you want to run seasons in X-Plane, if you want snow textures and snow covered everything. SAM is imperative. The SAM is busy taking over a lot of things, so it is actually very necessary, very necessary. But if you use the install suite, it's easy to get. I'll show you. If you get this thing, all you do is you click buttons and it installs everything for you. So we've got the SAM base plugin, we've got World Jetway, Static, Aircraft, Global Trees, and Seasons. If you want winter and summer and autumn and all the different seasons in X-Plane. I mean, this is marvelous to have. says Sergeant Potato. We are all here to learn.
Folks from the flight deck, we've started our descent. Should have you on the ground in about 15 minutes. Want to thank you so much for your company and business, and hope to see you again with us sometime very soon.
Suppose we better start braking now. I seriously want to fly the KSEA, so that will be a South African flight. I'll probably fly Johannesburg down to Durban or something like that. And if we do Zibo, we'll probably be in the European section again. So it's somewhere where we were at EDDK, we were at Bonn. So I haven't booked a new flight from there, but it will be from Bonn going somewhere. Yeah, the seasons are marvelous. If you look on my YouTube channel somewhere there, you'll see I introduced it and I showed the guys the seasons. I mean, it's mind-blowing when you have actually got a winter season in X-Plane. It's really, really good. Yes, there is an airport in Nelspruit, but it's very small. It's just for propeller stuff. I don't think they land jets there. It's very small. If memory serves me right, the ICAO for it is something like FANS. I knew at one point in time, I think it was there, they built a new one and they might have changed the ICAO then. I haven't flown there in a long time, eh?
That one is Kruger Park.
Yeah, FAKN. It's Kruger Park. Kruger National. Well, if we go Johannesburg to Durban, we're going to fly over the Drakensberg, very definitely. There's Boeing Field. Wow, look how prominent it shows. Really nice. There's our airport. I did so about a week ago. We all flew out of Lowy. We went to Heathrow, but one day we'll go back there. Right, approach mode. Let's go. Gear down. Flaps 15. Wow, this weather has really blessed us today. I can't stop saying it. I mean, it's just awesome. Look. Look how far you can see.
Yeah, it's not the norm for Seattle. Not at all.
Yeah. Right, so spoilers on, auto brake to nice long runway, seatbelts, lights, ignition, all good. See my frame rates went down, they're up to 20 plus at least again, so it's okay. Yes, Christer, there's a lot of detail here. I was just sitting thinking, when I fly the Zibo, yeah, I might just want to dial down one of the notches of some sliders somewhere, because this is starting to eat the frames now. And then it went back up. That's another thing. It's gone back down again. As long as we have enough to land properly. I might have to just tone down the world objects a little bit.
Thousand feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Approaching 1-6 left.
Flight Trapster, it's not the card, it's the CPU this time.
400. 300 minimums. Minimums 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Yeah, it was a bit of a flight, but you know what? I was high to begin with, unfortunately.
4,000
115 feet per minute for those who keep score. Hey, Jordy. Yeah, you're a bit late. You'll see the replay just now, don't worry. Okay. I haven't flown for Delta in a long time. Southwest took over my US operations. I'm okay. Ah, sounds good. I know, Tonkaton, we had a group flight in there and we had a lot of fun. You must check the video. It's here on my YouTube channel, Jordy. It was smashing. It was great fun. So many guys died and so many guys had to bring brooms and clean the runway. It was, but it was great fun. It was really, really great fun. Yeah, I eventually got my landing correctly there. I uploaded it to my Facebook page. I'm not sure if I ever added it to YouTube, so you're just gonna see me prang, you know, just crash. Bye bye, stay well, Trapster. Sorry, thank you. It's one of those things, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow if everything goes well. You guys must have a wonderful rest of your day. Guys on Discord, I'll be with you in a second.